All right, well, clearly my computer did not want me going live on TikTok, so we're not going to do that. Weekly watch list. Cool. Take two. That was annoying. Let's see. I know, even the computer hates TikTok. Hey, don't hate on TikTok now. I hate when that happens, though. Ruins the vibe. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you. Glad to be back. Man, you guys had the cool name and everything. You had the red names. All right, send this out on Instagram one more time. And then get this damn game on. Actually, in the meantime, while this is trying to copy the link, for some reason it won't. Let's see. There we go. Making a weekly watch list. Come tap in. All right, now we're good. I know, now you got the stupid little yellow names. Blame TikTok, man. Blame TikTok. All right, we're going to start here in like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. All right. Cool. Let's do this. How's everybody's weekend? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so as always, we are going to start by looking at ES, and then we will do NQ, and then SPY, QQQ, get the levels from there, and then we will... Come on, bruh. Come on. That's the game I want. Come on. Oh my god, super laggy. Jeez, hopefully my internet holds up for you guys. But, all right, let's clean this chart up. CVY, boom. All right, so as far as levels that I'm going to be watching this week, Team Bull represent, baby. So on ES as well as SPY, we do have a really nice daily squeeze forming, as we can see down here. So main thing I'm going to watch this week is to see how we hold this 21 EMA and if we can hold it with structure. So if we can come down and make this area support, I believe we had a daily squeeze. When was the last one? That one fired down. It's been a while. I mean, since way back here in July. So I'd like to see what happens. If we can hold the 21 EMA as support, even this 47, like 54 area, you can see pivot low, pivot high. I'd like to see what happens here. If we can hold it, I might try a SPY swing. I'm not too sure yet. But if we hold it, ideally still want to see upside and then potential for that daily squeeze to fire up and take us up into new highs. And then from there, I would be targeting, just take a pivot high, pivot low. I'd be targeting that 127 and that 1618. So 127 is going to be up here at 48.7950 and then 49.2775 as far as my my next level. So, and then I mean, if we really start pulling, then weekly 21 EMA, but that's going to be really, really far away. So, not yeah, I mean, this is just ideally my bounce level. So if we break that, I mean, I'd look to take it down to here and see if we can bounce from there. But other than that, we don't have any good bounce levels on watch. So that's ideally what I'm going to be watching for on ES. And then it's going to be the same analysis on SPY. If you guys could real quick, just make sure to hit that like button. 100 people in here, only 18 likes. So definitely make sure you guys run it up. But yeah, it's going to be the same thing on SPY. Same thing, nice daily squeeze. I'll watch that 50 and 61.8 if we pull back to it. But if we start breaking above this 478.6, what all-time highs was 480, right? So straight shot to 480. We could look for a potential double top on there on SPY. Again, we could use, or we could trade ES based off of that. But if we crack 480, I mean, we got room. So next level from there after 480 would be 480.57, and then after that we have 484.42. So a while to go after that. So that's what I would watch on SPY. Again, same thing. Watch the pullback towards the 21 EMA. Let's see how we hold that daily structure towards the 21 EMA and see if we can get that daily squeeze on ES to fire up. I think personally that's going to be one of the main setups that I'm going to be watching this week. So that's everything on SPY and ES. Let's take a quick look at NQ, and then we'll do QQQ. On NQ, I mean, we're kind of just trading in between levels. So with NQ, I mean, my demand is all the way down here. I believe it's a smaller level. Yeah, it's a 1 hour zone. So if we really start to pull back, then I'll watch that 1 hour. And then up here, we have 1 hour supply. So if we can get up into there, I'll look for a reject. Get down into here, I'll look for a bounce. Everything else in between, I honestly don't see anything. A potential trend line here, but I don't really trade trend lines. So look for the supply up here, demand down there. If we can crack supply, then there's a good chance we just trade up into these highs. And then if we crack that high, then we definitely have more upside after that. And again, we could just take Fibonacci extensions and use that. So, cool. Trading above that weekly all-time high. If we really started to pull in the future, then I watch that weekly 21 EMA, but again, that's kind of far away. Actually, yes, we haven't even looked at the economic calendar. Let's see what we got going on. Bro, if the Steel, oh my lordy. That's why the Steelers suck ass. Alrighty. Fed speaker on Tuesday at 11. Really nothing that's like market moving. Retail sales, more Fed speakers at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Beige book at 2. And then a Fed speaker at 3 on Wednesday. Thursday, we just have some housing data, more Fed speakers. And then Friday, consumer sentiment, more housing data, and then more Fed speakers. So a lot of Fed speakers this week. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for NQ. Really not interesting until we trade up into here or down into here. That's it. So, cool. Let's head on over to QQQ. It's pretty much going to be the same exact thing. We'll see what happens when it gets up into this supply up here, which you can see we've already tested a couple times. And then demand way down here. So if we can finally crack that supply, I'll look for the move into the highs. And then if we crack the highs, I mean, we got more upside that we can use. Or not use, but target. And again, we'll just take pivot high, pivot low for the extensions. Here to here. And then we'll add the 127 and the 1618. Boom. 417.7. 423.78. Cool. Everybody go with SPY and QQQ? No. No. I'll use a fair value gap and a liquidity sweep. That's it. But those aren't even like, those were a thing before. They were called fair value gaps and liquidity sweeps. Nope. Anyways, all right. Let's run through the day trading watch list. Hold on, let me get ThinkorSwim back up on the other screen because I'm sure Steelers are going to lose. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Alrighty. Let's get the day trading stocks rolling. See what we like. So, I mean, Apple still not interested until it gets down towards like this 178.64. I would say if it can break above this, we do have a nice daily gap that we could trade. So if that were to happen this week, I'd definitely be interested in the gap fill. So we can actually put this on the watch list. All right, so Apple, look for the gap fill, or we can look for the 61.8. Cool. AMD. I mean, if it were to break 151, it's not too much blocking it. I'll just send an alert. AMD break 151. Go to Amazon. Fair value gap is just an area that price likes to retrace to, and then a liquidity sweep is just a failed break of highs or lows. So resistance or support. That's all it is. Amazon, don't care about. Boeing, this I'm actually very interested in. If we get down towards 211.12, very interested in a bounce.
Thanks for the sub.
So I'll watch that. Coin, we kind of expected this to happen with the Bitcoin ETFs being approved. Just a massive dump after they got approved, run it up into the news and then sell it. If you want to watch coin, I mean, your best bet I would say is 114.50. Just my personal opinion on that, but not something I'm going to trade. Costco, that's going. Thanks for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And then let's see, CRM. That made new highs. Don't really care about it. GLD, very ugly. Google, don't care about. IWM, I mean, I'd be interested if this really started to pull back. Nothing until 183.50. Meta set a new 52-week high. Very nice daily candle setup. I mean, as long as it can hold 373.50, I'd like to see more upside on Meta. It's not far from all-time highs at 384. Yeah, I mean, if they hold it, yeah, that's what I would look for. Is that push into the all-time highs. So we can put Meta on the list. If it fails that level and it starts to look weak, then obviously just won't trade it. But yeah, Meta, I like it as long as it holds that level. Microsoft, somebody brought up that daily squeeze. I mean, it looks good. Very nice weekly. I'm not in love with it. I mainly day trade. Like, I'm not looking for small moves. Looking for the larger moves on SPY and QQQ as well as ES and NQ. But, I mean, if you want to watch Microsoft with strength this week, you can. It's just, as of right now, not really seeing a setup that I like. So, Skip over Microsoft, Netflix. They have earnings this week, so probably won't touch that. NVDA. This I like a few different areas that we could bounce. It's just, it's been so strong. If it could get above 550, 350, I would just look to trade more upside. But with this, I would really be interested if it came down and tested 513. But would really be interested if we get down towards like that 503 to like 506 level. 506 being previous all-time highs before we broke out that ascending triangle that we talked about a couple weeks ago. So ideally want that pullback. It's just, it's a little far away. You do have like a little symmetrical triangle going on right here, so we'll see in the morning. But yeah, if we can break that 553.50, I'm interested in more upside. Or if it pulls back, then we just gotta be patient and wait. But watch that on NVIDIA. PayPal don't care about. We already looked at QQQ, Roku. It really depends on the liquidity on this. I like the bounce, but just depends on spreads and overall liquidity. And then Tesla. Don't care about it all on Tesla. Tesla's forming a higher time frame setup. We just got to be super, super patient with it. So, not gonna touch that. Cool. As far as the day trade stocks, what I like is Apple, Boeing, Meta, and NVIDIA. So what we can do now is take a look at my scanners and see if we pick up on anything good. And then that's gonna wrap it up. Yeah, it was kind of expected with that to happen to crypto names. Just a massive run up into the news and then dump as soon as it got approved or declined, both of them. But yeah, that's why we're seeing that happen to a lot of crypto names. So, alrighty. The one scanner picked up on two things. They better be good ones. EFA, which I'm pretty sure this is going to be our farming ETF. This day right here would have been a really good entry, but it might be a little too late. Let's see. Yeah, I got the buy signal. Think we missed out on this one. Not my favorite. On Thursday would have been a good setup, but not now. This, however, what is this? Lamb Weston. See if there's liquidity in these things. Yeah, I mean, the 110s have a decent amount of liquidity, so it really depends. I'd like a pullback towards 106, but we need a couple other things to happen for me to be interested in this. So I'd like to get a stochastic buy signal. That would be the main thing. But yeah, pullback towards that 21 EMA would be ideal for this. It's a good setup. Like I said, we just need a couple other things to happen for me to be willing to take it. But the February 110 calls are $140. If this pulls back more, they're going to be a lot cheaper, probably like 120 or anywhere from like 110 to 120. So we can get cheap contracts on this, and then ideally be looking to get them in the money up here towards 112. So I do like that setup, just got to be super patient with it. So let's see, that was the one scanner. This one picked up on a lot more, which is good. Again, Thursday would have been the entry. It might go without us. So nothing there. MUB. Oh, I have this on my priority swings. I don't know what it is, but if it can come down and test 108. Oh, Jesus, this thing like hardly moves. What is this? MUB. If it could test 108, I'd be willing to. The 109 calls have a lot of liquidity. What is the ATR on this thing? Might have to buy more time than that. 35 cents. Potentially. I mean, it's got a nice squeeze. See what happens at the 21. Cool. I'm with it. All right, let's throw that on the list real quick. UB. Again, watch that for a swing. MPC. We'll take a look at some stocks for you guys as well. MPC looks really good on the weekly, but would only be interested if it came back towards the weekly 21. So, again, if that happens, cool. It looks like it wants to go, though. So, not going to be chasing up there. We got well. Again, would have to pull back towards the 21 EMA for me to be interested. MA. Let's see. 421 would be the level. There's no liquidity in these. Actually, hold on. It would have to. We have January 19th, which is this Friday, which is the swing trading contracts that a lot of people like to be in. So if it could pull back like early this week, like tomorrow, ideally, Tuesday or Wednesday, and then we could take the 425s, because then we have a chance of it getting back up into these highs over here at 432. So, I mean, that has potential. I would just have to pull back like ASAP for me to be interested. So, potential watch there. ZTS, that's already going to go. Never even heard of that stock. And then I think we looked at LW. Yeah. So, a few stocks that we could watch for a swing this week. And then take a very quick look at the monthly squeezes and see if we see anything on higher time frames that we like. So let's see, we got LQD. Don't care about that. Coca-Cola. As far as structure, that's going to take a little longer. Abbott, same thing. The structure is going to take a little longer. Lockheed Martin, however, this has a really nice monthly setup. Only issue is, what's their earnings report? 123, and I don't think there's any liquidity in the contracts. But as far as a monthly, it looks like it wants to get back up into those highs. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's super pricey if you want to try to swing this right now. So we're not going to do anything but Lockheed. How's everything on the monthly squeeze? Cool. So, I mean, as far as individuals or everything that I like this week, the main thing is going to be that SPY squeeze. So the ES and SPY daily squeeze. I'll type that on the list. SPY daily squeeze. But SPY, Apple, Boeing, Meta, NVIDIA, LW, MUB, and MA. Give everybody that up in here, right here. Of course, I still day trade. Of course. I mainly just day trade SPY, QQQ, and then now ES and NQ. This thing even has a 3-day setup. But yeah, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stocks, which is a lot better than it was a couple weeks ago when we did this. Or last week. I don't know the last time we did this. But yeah, any stocks I haven't looked at yet that you guys want me to take a quick look? And then we will call it an evening. No spaces, what do you mean? Let's clean this up. SPY. We already looked at SPY. I'll pull my chart up though for you. Just for you. Right there. Watching that daily squeeze that we got. 21 EMA would be ideal. Possible reject 480, which is going to be all-time highs. And then if we crack all-time highs, we got more room. I appreciate that. Maybe in 2024, we won't be so underrated anymore. Here's the NQ chart. So again, personally, just interested, supply, demand on NQ. Let's see. MRO, take a quick look at that. I haven't traded this stock in a really long time. Yeah, I told if you watched Jadon's New York City vlog, I told him not to put in the failed dab up that I had with him, but he put it in anyway. I'm a man of handshakes, so kind of messed up that dab up. It's okay though, we're gonna learn how to do it next time. As far as MRO, nothing that I'm seeing on this. I mean, best bet is to watch the monthly for a larger move, but as far as like lower time frame analysis, really not seeing too much there. Interested in the Discord. So yes, the Discord right now, it is currently closed, but if you do want to hop on the wait list, the priority wait list, you will get an email the next time that we open up spots. So let me get that link for you right quick. I'm sure you guys can hear my dog whining in the background. Exactly. I didn't know what was coming. I didn't know there's two different ways that you can dab somebody up. There's a handshake. You gotta communicate more when you're going in to either dab somebody up or handshake. You gotta say dab up or handshake. Clearly I didn't get the memo. I wanted a handshake. That didn't happen. But yeah, there's the wait list to join Team Bull. Takes 5 seconds to fill out. And you will get an email. So we said AMAT. Had a very nice breakout here. Came down to that weekly 21. I mean, I'm not personally not super interested in that. It's pretty hard pullback on it. Yeah, personally, looks more like a Head and Shoulders. I mean, it might try to pop up, but not in love with it. I talk about how to use this stochastic in my book on Amazon. So make sure to check it out if you haven't already. The New Age of Technical Analysis. 450 pages. Get the link for you. Boom. Oh my lord. The link is too long. We already looked at Tesla. I'm not too interested in it. It's pulling back when the market's strong, which typically is I mean, that's showing that there's a lot of relative weakness. But as far as Tesla, I like the higher time frame analysis on the monthly the most. So we would just have to be like super, super patient. But that's all I see on there. What's up, Chris? There you go. There's a link to the book on Amazon. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to dive like super deep into it just because I'm not certified to talk about taxes. So, I mean, it would just be like a super, super basic and short video on the tax advantages. But I can. Let's see. We looked at PayPal, same thing, really nothing there. Again, just if there was one setup I would watch this week, it would be that SPY or that ES. That's the main thing. See what happens with this daily squeeze, because last one we had was over here that fired down. Pretty strong aggressive move down, and then we had this huge daily squeeze form over here that fired up. Monthly time frame squeeze that's currently firing up on ES. Right there. Boom. Hit the 21. And then we had this massive rally of what? 600 points. So, yeah, main thing I would say to watch this week is that daily squeeze. For sure. But, cool. Any other questions or stocks you guys want me to look at? As long as you guys are good, I'm good. Kind of expected more people to show up, but I guess 3-day weekend got people not tapping in. Let's see. Yes, we can take a look at those. Daily squeeze is this TTM squeeze indicator right here, but you got to watch price action, and there's a couple other things that I like to look at as well. Nope, I don't recommend any funded accounts. I don't mess with any of those. I use my own money. Let's see. We looked at Meta. Ideally, with Meta, it's on the watch list. So if we crack above Friday's high, it's a straight shot into all-time highs, 384. Palantir, I think they're just going to go ahead and try to fill the gap. I mean, that would make the most sense on Palantir. I don't think they filled it yet. So, a couple things can happen here. If it gets down towards 15, I would look for a bounce. Or if it starts to get a daily candle close above 1705, that previous gap, you could actually look for a lot of shorts to exit their position and get squeezed out. Plus, at the same time, you kind of got like this little wedge right here. So, yeah, look for it to get a daily candle close above. If it does, see if shorts start to exit their position and squeeze this thing up. It's definitely a possibility. I mean, you just get the orange dots and the black dots, and then a couple other things that you can use. So, I mean, it's really up to you. But that's everything on Palantir and phase. Probably going to fill that gap. I mean, it's like $1 away, so it's definitely going to fill the gap. Ooh, as far as an actual bounce, though, I mean, no, we already done cleared the 61.8. I think we broke all the bounces. Oh no, hit the 78.6. Literally smacked it. Wow. But as far as other levels, really, I don't see anything that would have me interested. No, just trade with the trend. I wouldn't look at it like it's too high, let's wait to short it. I'll just trade with the trend. I mean, it's super close to all-time highs. I personally think they'll try to push it there. I could be 100% wrong. They could pull it here, but main way I trade is just to wait for levels and see how we react. So as long as we're uptrending, I'm looking for uptrend entries. If we hit all-time highs and then we get a double top and it shows signs of wanting to reject, then yeah, I'll reject there. Or if it starts pulling back and we start forming like a 1 hour downtrend, then okay, I'll start looking for downtrend rejects. But right now, because the trend is so strong to the upside, I just look for higher lows to try to get long personally. Let's see. Any other questions y'all got? Is everybody good? Hold on. Told Savage if the Steelers won, he owed me Nobu, and now it looks like I owe Savage Nobu. Ugh. But cool. Seems like everybody's good. So make sure you guys got them bell notifications on. Again, I do go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. So make sure you guys tap in. And then also make sure to take advantage of the bootcamp videos that I got uploaded. I will get you guys another one sometime this week. I got a new beard trimmer, and I always do. All right, I'll tell you this, and then I'll get off. Got a new beard trimmer. I always do 1.5 on my beard. I was like, hey, I'll do 2 this time, just to give it a little more, a little more length, right? So I was like, all right, let's do 2. Put it on 2, go over my beard, and it cuts the whole damn thing off. So now I got like a baby face because I pretty much had to shave off my entire beard. So waiting a little bit for it to grow back, and then I'll start doing videos again. That's why you guys didn't get a video. But yeah, was gonna do a bunch of videos over the weekend and didn't do a single one because now I got no beard. So it's slowly gonna grow back, and then I will make a new bootcamp video for you guys. Now, I've never traded silver futures. Could in the future. But awesome. That's going to wrap it up today, everybody. Everybody have a blessed evening. And talk to you all bright and early tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time.